Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is the first episode of the season for our Defemorember. I am going to be showing the prompt list, so if you want to not be spoiled, turn away now. Because I'm going to be going through it in detail and just having a fine old chittery chat about Defemorember. So, that being out of the way, very exciting news. The prompt list has dropped. If you go to Louisa Heinzel's website or 49 Dragonflies, Barbara's website, you can get the prompt list and a freebie. They probably also have it on their Instagrams where you can take a screenshot. I have downloaded all of the things because why not? So here's the prompt list. Use the hashtag Defemorember. Defemorember. Okay, there's a lot of M's, a lot of E's in there. So they have decided this year that they are going to give us catch-up times. So these should be, okay. So these are all the weekends plus a day, either a Monday or a Friday. And then the prompts are 4 in a row. They've used the prompts maybe 2 or 3, 4 months ago. They asked, hey, give us your suggestions. So they have culled through all of those suggestions. And here is the prompt list. So we have opening. Day 4 is a butterfly and 3 torn things. Salvaged birds. I looked at that and I thought it was savage. Selfie in a bubble. Clocks and wings. Halloween meets Christmas. Kintsugi houses. Magical creature. Mushroom robots. Plaid and polka dots, please touch. Nature's treasure. Recycled fairy. Vintage meets modern. Friendship bracelet. Forgotten snacks. How could you forget a snack? Spaghetti box window. And me and my crush. Now, before we go any further, I'll be right back. The one thing that I don't know is what a kintsugi is, so we shall look it up on the internet. Stand by while I Google that information. K-I-N-T-S-U-G-I, kintsugi. Oh. So, kintsugi, I need to show you an image and then you'll know exactly what I mean. So, kintsugi is this kind of thing, where it's a Japanese art form, I guess, where the repair of something broken is highlighted usually in some kind of a gold or other contrasting color so you can see where the repair happens. Potters, I don't think are a fan of this because they want to have their pots fine and whole and not, oh, hey, here's an excuse to do kintsugi. This is, oh, I just dropped the heirloom of the heirloom and I need to get it fixed kind of thing. So, kintsugi. That's what kintsugi is. Well, there we are. I feel like I need to get on my spaghetti boxes. So, they have, recapping, they have got these blank spots where you can do whatever you want, maybe see what somebody else has done and maybe use what they've done for inspiration, or you can use it to rest, or you can use it to catch up. You can do whatever. So that is that. And I know this ephemera, this Effie, is kind of fun, but it kind of creeps me out. Not gonna lie. So I might fold them back. Having said that, their wisdom of being able to create, what do we want to call it? A mascot for Defemember is pretty great. And that they were able to create a nickname that works with Ephemerember is also pretty great. So I'm going to do this, just sort of trim that off. Oh dear, it moved. There, that's better. Okay, I should probably just take the top off. I'm sorry, buddy. You just creeped me. But I should keep this. There we are. We'll figure it out. We'll fix it in post. So, their freebies, or at least the one that I checked on with Louisa, this is a piece of art done by Barbara, and because that was the printed one I printed wrong, the one I printed right, and this I think is an image done by Louisa. The whole point being you can create a little flippy foldery thing, I guess, to go like that, to hold a copy of the Defemember. So let's make one. There's two, because one is in English and one is in German. And I have to say that it impresses me no end that Louisa specifically, because I think Barbara lived in an English-speaking world, and so she is bilingual, having sort of grown up in with the opportunity. And Louisa is not. And that Louisa carries on, I want to do that, or I want to do that, in 2 languages is ridiculously talented. Okay, and I'm going to do that, I think. The reason why I'm going to keep it is because there's a German version. And there's nothing like having, oops, I'm going to move it over here, an opportunity to see English and German together. Just to see what their words are. Okay, that's close enough. Horseshoes and hand grenades. And I wish they had follow and share Defemember Dragonflies Louisa Heinzel on here. So maybe I'll have to write that in. And that way I can get rid of that. So we've got that. We've got that. Now what do I want to do? Cut it out, I suppose. Oops. There's one. And I don't think I need that. Maybe that I make another one of these, because I kind of like this as a folio, to be perfectly honest. It's very nice. It's a lovely design. Oops. This way. And I just got to get rid of that little bit of white. There. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that fun? Here we are. There we are. And then we do some Smithers. I really would love to know the process that they used to get these prompts. I should put the prompt list out here just for grins and giggles. How they were able to sort of mesh the two, some of these sort of contrasting ideas. Kintsugi houses is not something that you would normally expect together. Mushroom robots. That's another one. Friendship bracelet really makes me think, I think, of Taylor Swift. I think her fan base is quite into those, if I am not mistaken. Do I want it that way? Or do I want it that way? Yeah, I kind of want it this way. There. There. And so, yes, Louisa said that there's a very vague line that's there. I didn't use that as a fold because I wanted a little bit of space there. But that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Cut this out. Yes. I can just sort of go with that. Then we need a little bit of backing. I am so excited to have a craft to do. I think this was such a good idea on their behalf, their end. And I'm gonna do that. So what else is new? Oh, yes, there was such a kerfuffle this morning. The black cat showed up, and there was a window fight between Gracie and the black cat. And by window fight, I mean black cat on that side of the window, Gracie on this side of the window, and each one, what do we call it? Throwing hands. And then I got into the act and I kept doing this, and that just made the black cat wild. Woo-wee! It was ready to just take me out. Don't let me cut those two edges. I have plans. I want to make, what do I want to make? I want to make gusset? Wow, that was a long time coming, that word was. And we went, so back to the black cat in the fight, we went through several windows. The fight persisted for some time. I mean, I gotta give everybody credit. There was no half efforts at all. We were in for the long haul. Ooh, this is just a bit tight. It should fold. Will you fold the other way? I will not. Okay, well, you do you. There. And will this cut off? I think it will. Or we can ink it. Let's just ink it. Let's just do that. There, and she deliberately did that so it could blendy blend, which I think is pretty great. Okay, let's try. This all over again. Here we are. Good enough. Well, this is going to be popped in here. Yes, it is. That's a sudden. A lot of thinking just happened. Come on. The edge, just like that. There. And then that's going to fold over this way. purpose of this was to create a like a closure, I think. Like a circle in a circle. But I kind of just want to reinforce that somehow. And then maybe put a string or something in it. That was another option that Louisa provided. I think I will use, oh, let's use this one. Oops, wow. There we are. I can throw that out. That's a little bit sturdier. No, it's got to go in there. All right, well, it'll be fine. There, that's the way it goes. There. And one of the things that she suggested was the ability to just do a cut and slip that in. Oh, I don't like that. It's that edge entirely. That's better. What I think I would like is some way of being able to trick myself into creating kind of a belly bandish kind of deal. Hang on. I need to hold this up to the light. Okay, I think that's kind of where it is. There. I also need to get cracking on the my December daily prompts. I think it is by design, and you probably could create a Christmas version of all of that. but I really like to have a book that is, I want gingerbread, I want whatever. Did I cut the right end? Ah, I did. Look at us. Such a genius. Okay, so that's where that goes. And that's to each his own. As Louisa said time and time again, you do you. We're not going to show up at your house and audit. We are not going to look at your images and say you didn't do it right. She is 100% a Tim Holtz, you do you supporter. And I love that about him. Just love it. Okay. And this is my long plodding way of being able to hopefully get a spot where I can just tuck this in. I could almost just do that. And like create an envelope. But no, what do I want to do? I want to do kind of a band. It's going to go fold there. What do we say? What do we say? Inch? Sure. An inch and a bit. Nuts. Well, there's one. Well, we're going to go with it. I feel like this should be a fold over. There. And that's going to go kind of like that. It's going to open like that. Ooh, that's going to work well. All right. And we're going to do an inch. I kind of want to have that whole one there. Down here, and we're going to fold that over. And these are just to get some smooth edges. So I want to cut this at about halfway. And then cut this also at about halfway-ish. There we are, so they overlap. And that. This is going this way, so this one goes first. Oops. Ah. there. Now then, I need to do a little bit of corner fixing. This corner is going to be banging into the edge otherwise. There. Oops. There. And, oops, sorry. Going to go like that. And this is going to go like something in a minute. Ooh. Matching stuff is hard. Well, you know what? We can just do that. And this, come open. Good enough. I can hear Gracie scratching at something. I don't know what at. There. There. Oof, that looks funny because it's not straight. There we are, good enough. Hard shoes and hand grenades. Take this out. It's just this edge. I think I would like to do this again and use slightly more sturdy paper. But like I say, I'm just so excited that we have the thing dropped. And it's entirely possible that I will do this and just move on. Now, it's all gummy. Come on, here we are. There. That's that. Put those away. I need to keep that out because we need to cut a line. There. That. Sorry, baby, I didn't realize you were there. I'm gonna believe that this is gonna work. Yes, I know it, baby. There. And we're gonna go chunk, chunk, chunk. There. I'm just laughing at the German. Schmetterling is butterfly. And the vergessene snacks. That's forgotten snacks. And so this is spaghetti box window. The German language is full of compounded words. And so match, I think, is Streichholz. Streichholz, I think, which means strike wood. And the spaghetti box window is spaghetti box fenster, and fenster is window. That just made me laugh. Anyways, that goes in there, just like that, and that closes. And we're just gonna have to get this a little bit more trained to just then pop in like that. And we are generally all set and ready to go, I think, horseshoes and hand grenades for Defember. That is going to be amazing. I am really looking forward to this. This is going to be fun season, and we will see what we get. So thank you so much for joining me. Please do check out at 49 Dragonflies and at Louise Heinzel here on YouTube for their introductions, and you can get all of the links to all of the stuff plus the freebies, which is the make that is just a fun way of being able to keep your list together as we merrily move along through December, goodness sakes. Anyways, that is for sure all for now. I will talk to you soon. Bye now.